My dude, what's going on?
What up, Spencer?
What up,
How you feeling?
bro? I'm feeling good, man. I'm watching Star Wars, so life is good.
All right, what Star Wars are you watching now?
Well, watching. I'm watching one a night. I'm watching all of them.
Okay.
Like I've seen all of them, but I'm watching one a night, and we're on. I'm watching A New Hope, so I'm on episode 4.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's up. I have no idea which one that is, but you know what?
it's the
I'm not
fourth one,
sure.
bro. It's the first one ever made.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You started from the beginning.
Exactly. What's up, everybody?
Hey, man. So I've seen you on IG Live throughout the day, hanging out, talking to different people, and I know I've hit you a couple times. Everything we talked a little bit, but what have you been doing since the lockdown? I know you had a show that was supposed to happen down in SoCal that didn't get to pop off because of everything. I know you were disappointed about that. What have you been up to since?
Dude, first of all, thanks for having me on, man. It's been a minute since we chatted, so it's great to talk to you and see you, man.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, yeah, man, I had this show at the Troubadour, and it got canceled the morning of. My show was on March 12th, which was like the day that stuff really started getting serious. But you know, it's all good. It's like everybody's got to be safe first and foremost. That's the most important thing.
Of course.
And then, yeah, man, I've been staying busy with doing the Instagram lives with a bunch of guests and stuff. Working on other content pieces too while I'm here, and just trying to stay busy, man. Trying to stay active and stuff. Trying to be positive. And I have a couple days, and like everybody's allowed to have these days where I had a couple days where I was kind of like just bummed, man. Like didn't really want to wake up and stuff, and that's kind of the climate that we're in. But I noticed that I'm in a way better mood when I just like get, try to be positive a little bit. It makes it a lot better.
Of course. I think you've heard it before. Positivity is key. Putting
Exactly.
out positive vibes, you'll get those same vibes back to you, man.
Yeah, it's so true, man. It's like at the end of the day, what are you going to choose to do? You know, like what's going to give you a better vibe on the day or just your life in general? And it's for me, it's always positivity.
That's what's up. That's dope, man. That's a good way to look at it. So some of these other content pieces, you've been working on some new music.
Yeah, dude. I got a new song coming out this month.
Okay.
I haven't dropped any. Nobody knows the name or anything. It's all under wraps, but it'll be coming soon. But yeah, it's coming this month. I'm excited, dude. I haven't had a song out in like 6 months, so this is gonna be tight.
Do you have like a time frame, like exactly like around when we can expect that, or is that still just you're gonna keep that to yourself?
I want to keep it to myself for like 3, 4, or 5 more days.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'll be here before the end of the month. So
awesome.
A few weeks.
What day is it? Because I've lost track of the days. I don't know about you. It's April 8th. All right, so we got a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Where are you?
I'm in the studio.
Are you the only one there?
I'm literally the only person in the entire building. It's kind of spooky, bro.
Scary. I was gonna say.
Because you were here when we did the boba meetup and we did the interview in the studio, and you saw how much traffic is in San Francisco. If I walk over to that window, it's nobody out there. There's literally not a car. Well, there's a few people out there, but there's literally like no cars in downtown San Francisco like that.
That's so crazy.
It's a little spooky, man. It's a little spooky.
Dude, it's even weird. I went for a jog today, and I was like, this really busy road that's near my house called Ventura Boulevard. It's always popping with cars.
Yeah, for sure. I'm familiar.
I was running down the middle of it. Nothing, dude. There was like a car every once in a while. It was real weird.
That's still dangerous. You gotta be careful. Right?
I know. I just it felt cool to like be in a place that it's such a busy road, and I was like, whoa, this is so weird.
Yeah, for sure. We got a couple of questions that were submitted via Twitter.
Oh, let's go.
Your fans, bro. Paris in San Francisco. I love the music video for Wallpaper. What was your favorite music video to film?
Yo, thank you, Paris. Man, I think my favorite to film was for my song "Tell Me" or "Sweater," because those videos we had a little bit of a bigger crew, and then for the other ones it was like we had like a 3 to 4 person crew plus a couple other people, but like you know, when you have such a small crew, you're doing so like you don't just perform, you're like also setting up the shot and like doing your own like wardrobe and stuff, which I'm cool with. But when you can only focus on performing, it's really fun to like just focus on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think those are cool too. Like I'm lucky enough to have a record label that lets me come up with all the ideas for my music videos and stuff.
That's important.
Yeah, it's dope, dude, because I get to come up with these weird concepts and they let it fly, and it's fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Kayla asks, what are you doing to stay sane during isolation?
Kayla, I'm watching a bunch of movies. I feel like I never give myself time to like really watch movies because I'm sort of a workaholic, and I always would be like, if I could, you know, be writing a song in these 2 hours, but now it's like we have all the time in the world, so I'm getting to watch all these movies I've missed over the last couple of years, and it's been dope.
What are like, to jump off the questions for a second, what are some of those movies that you had a chance to catch up on?
Dude, Aladdin. Literally like 2 days ago I watched Aladdin, and I just didn't have to, like, I never made time for it. The new one.
The live remake. Okay, for sure. I still haven't watched it.
Dude, you should. It's awesome. It's,
all right.
And I'm not even like, I'm not like a super Disney, like I would never watch a movie like that, and I've had so much time that I watched it and I loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Will Smith is hilarious in it.
Awesome, for sure. Katie asks, what was your favorite fan experience? What was one of your favorite fan experiences that you've had?
Like single fan?
Maybe single fan or a group. I know the group one is the boba one when you were singing in the boba shop. We know that one. But let's talk about
actually that sits in my mind forever because that was such a cool experience. I remember just being like, damn, dude, like, not even to like this, you in general, but the station, like, just so they really like went above and beyond for that thing. And I've heard that you guys do that all the time, so that's like crazy that you guys do that. But I actually, at my show, we're supposed to have a show at this at the Troubadour in West Hollywood, the one that got canceled. The morning of, there's a line of fans, so I went to go see them regardless and give them some T-shirts and stuff.
Awesome.
And somebody got one of my tattoos on her arm. I actually think she's from the Bay Area.
Really?
Yeah. She got
well, that's awesome.
She got my latest single. Like I guess I wrote it at the last show. She's like, hey, write your song title. I don't remember doing it, and then she shows up and she has it on her arm. So cool.
That's awesome. That's
super special, bro.
Nobody has any Big Reid tattoos, so I got to work on that.
Whoever's listening, get a Big Reid tattoo.
Yeah. Cheyenne, she loves you. If you had to create a show with 5 artists, including yourself, so 4 other ones. No, I guess that's 6, right? So 5 other artists. Who would it be and why? Like, who would you add to the lineup with you? Any artist that you want.
So, like, we're going on a big fat tour. Let's go. Me, 5 Seconds of Summer, Harry Styles, Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift.
Damn. All right.
Go. It's like, it's going to be the most.
Guns, bro.
It's going to be a poppin' tour.
Big guns. I'm sure they would love that show. Oh, man, that's a big show. All right, let's see. Isabel, what has, this is from Isabel. What has been your favorite movie to watch while in quarantine? So your favorite movie to watch so far. Did I already ask that question? I feel kind of bad. Sorry, Isabel.
No, you didn't. I've seen a lot of really good ones, but I think Ready Player One might be my favorite so far. Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
Dude, it's so sick.
It's pretty far. I wish. It seems like that's what the world is heading towards, but I'm not gonna push it.
I know. It was like weird how because I watched it a few days into quarantine, and I was like, it was weird how like kind of not far off that is.
Yeah, right. It's like, me personally, I would love it because I wouldn't have to work out. I could be whatever I want to be. I'd be good. I'd be fly and all that kind of good stuff. But that would be dope. That'd be cool, man.
It would.
That's what's up.
I would say that's my favorite. Other than I've seen the Star Wars before, so those are my favorites of all time. But it's dope to rewatch them all in order.
Yeah,
but we finally have the time to watch a 2.5 hour movie every night. So
for sure.
It's tight.
Is there any other movie series that you can definitely watch over and over and over again? Because mine personally would be Back to the Future. I could watch all 3 of them over and over and over again.
What is it?
Is there like a series of movies other than of course Star Wars, which you're watching right now, that you can watch over and over and over again?
Gotcha. Harry Potter, show-wise, The Office, for sure.
Word.
What was your show?
Back to the Future. I could watch Back to the Future, all three of them, over and over and over, like nonstop.
Bro, my top 5 movies are, my favorite movie of all time is Back to the Future. Then The Goonies, then The Breakfast Club, then Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then The Sandlot. Like, they're all like 80s movies.
That's a nice 5. That's a nice little lineup.
They're classic, bro. They're so classic. And then, of course, like Star Wars and Harry Potter, I don't really count because they're like these massive, giant series. But yeah, dude. Back to the Future is so tight. Like I want to live in that world.
Right.
I want to be Marty McFly.
When are you gonna get into acting, bro? When is that gonna be a thing?
Bro, this is crazy. I kind of have talked about this a little bit, but I got my first movie role. It's in a Netflix movie. I can't say the name or anything yet, but it films it films far away from here. It films in a different country, but I was supposed to be there filming right now, and it's all moved back.
Well, congratulations, bro. That's awesome.
Thanks, bro. Thanks,
That's
man.
super dope.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I have forever to learn my lines. So,
can you talk about what type of movie it is? I know you can't say the name and the details, but what kind is it? A comedy?
Totally.
Huh?
It's like a comedy romance, young adult type movie.
That's awesome.
I get to sing in it as well, which is dope.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, I saw a comment. It does not film in America, which is cool. Yeah, it's gonna be rad, dude. I'm really excited.
That's what's up. That's super dope, bro. Well, we're looking forward to seeing it. Is it gonna be like a 2021 release date, probably?
I think so, especially now.
Yeah, for sure now. Yeah,
it definitely will be now. But yeah, I think it just goes straight to Netflix.
That's awesome. That's super dope, bro.
It's exciting. It's like a new thing that I haven't, like really, like I've done a couple of smaller thingies, but this is gonna be like the first major one. I'm stoked.
That's
awesome. Yeah,
that's super awesome. Man, congrats, bro. Well, thanks you for talking to us tonight and spending some of your time. If you have some words of like encouragement for your fans here in the Bay Area to take away from this live and like to push themselves through this quarantine situation, what would you say to them?
Guys, I mean, I kind of talked about it before, but I think the most important thing is just like find the littlest pieces of positivity you can in each moment of these days, because they're few and far between. Like we have every reason to look at this time as like dark and bad and evil, and like, yeah, it kind of is, but at the same time, it's like if you can just find a little bit of positivity or like find a little bit of humor in it, it's just going to be so much easier. And I personally, that's what I've done. It's a lot easier for me. Just be positive, and also just stay home, wash your hands.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best.
Wash those hands.
Yeah, be careful. All right, bro. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Bro, I appreciate you so much, man. Much love.
Yee. Be safe, bro.
Thanks, brother. You too.
Stop running in the middle of the street. Stop running we got to remind Spencer to stop running in the middle of the street. Thank you to all of you guys that watched tonight.